Good morning, Focus Trades family. Happy Monday, guys. I hope everyone had a good weekend, and I hope everyone is ready to get a little bit better this week, guys. So, gonna jump into the morning preparation routine right now, and because we are in earnings season, guys, that's the first thing I want to check on. So, quick Google search here, go to NASDAQ.com, check out the earnings calendar, and here's what we got today, guys. So, looks like we got Bank of America announcing this morning. We have BlackRock announcing this morning, and we have Netflix announcing after the close. So those are the major announcements for today, guys. So I just like to take notes here. And we got Bank of America and BLK are pre. And then we got Netflix posts. So, now we're aware, guys. Simple little 2 minutes there. Now we're aware of, some of the bigger earnings going on today. So, Bank of America and Blackstone announcing today, guys, could make for an interesting day in finance. So, take a look at that sector right here. And we had a few big name financial stocks announce earnings on Friday, and there's no pre-market change right now, guys, so really can't get a gist of where the sector is going. But you can see Friday JP Morgan got sold, not too crazy, but was some good selling there on what I would imagine was not the best of earnings. And like we said, guys, got Bank of America up 1% this morning, so that likely means that they are set to have good results or have already posted good results. Now it is just about 6:30 in the morning right now, but this is good to know, guys. Good to know that Bank of America may gap higher here this morning. So there we go. What do we do now? Well, now we go and have a list of simple setups, guys, and simple plays, and simple just simple stuff that we can execute on should Bank of America gap higher. So I got my notebook right here next to me. This goes in my notes. Bank of America set to announce earnings before the open, and looking like things are going to go well. So, a few minutes, guys, but it helps us kind of figure out the big picture and pick out, a few key names to look for, as well as how we want to play them. And looking like BlackRock, guys, is flat. So, really can't get the gist of what's going to happen here in finance, but again, looks like Bank of America set to open higher. So, in my notes, I got Bank of America over there, guys, and I'll definitely be looking for, some opening level setup there this morning. Now I want to take a look at our big picture, guys. So the interesting, thing we have right now is this level of resistance that we're facing here in the SPY. So we're approaching this, call it 280.50 level, guys, where this has been a pretty key level for the S&P 500 a few times. And it's been a level that it just seems to be met by selling every single time. So this is going to be interesting, guys. We could possibly approach this today, or could approach this level some point this week, but we're approaching a level that 1, 2, 3, 4 times has been a big level of resistance. So this is important to understand, because a few things could happen here, guys. We could break out of this level and make a nice move up here to the highs, which for us would be nice if we're long biased, or the same thing that happens the last few times happens, guys, and selling comes in here and pushes us lower. Now again, in the middle of earnings season, if we have good earnings coming out, that could be a catalyst that could drive the market over this resistance. But nonetheless, guys, take the minute in the morning to pull up the S&P 500's daily chart and get a vibe and get a feel for that big picture. It's so helpful. The Qs, guys, we broke out of a level of resistance on Friday, and this kind of just has a clear runway for now. So we'll see what's going to happen here in the Qs. Up a little bit heading into the session, guys, and now let's run through a few big names to get a feel for how they're looking. Start with Apple here, and nice setup here in Apple, guys. Just like the market itself, could be coming up to face this level of resistance here and it could make for a nice breakout play for Apple to all-time highs. So let's keep our eyes on this Apple daily chart, guys. If the SPY is strong this week, if the Qs and if tech is strong this week, we can make a lot of money playing this breakout level here in Apple. As for Amazon, set to announce after the market today, guys, up 1% or so here heading into this morning's session. And what we have here at Netflix, guys, is also a level of resistance. Now we're set to open at $400.23. This level of resistance is at $423.35. So we're not going to open too close to that level of resistance, guys. So could give us time to play it. But I want to say this now, guys. Be careful with taking gambles on earnings. Yes, this is a big name stock. Yes, they have earnings tonight. And yes, if you bought calls and it worked out well, you can make a lot of money. But it's a coin flip, guys. It's a gamble on a coin flip, plain and simple. So if you're going to buy calls, or if you're going to take some kind of bet, if you're going to buy puts on Netflix today, guys, understand it's a gamble. Understand that if you win, if the trade works out, it simply in all reality came down to luck on your end, unless you sit on the board of analysts. And just keep in mind, guys, as traders, we want to live the trade another day. So this discussion always comes up in our chat room during earnings season, but just be careful, guys. Understand it's a coin flip, and don't use a level of capital that you're not willing to take a huge hit on, because that's what could happen with these pre-earnings plays. So something to definitely keep in mind here with Netflix, guys, this week. Take a quick look here at the energy sector, guys. Still kind of in this little squeeze-ish setup right here right now. Pretty low volume, so that's another sector we can keep our eyes on top of all the day trade opportunities, guys, to possibly see a swing move like this sometime over the next few months. So gotta keep my eye on energy, and when it comes to energy, guys, I like to trade Chevron. And again, really nice daily squeeze here. Beginning to tighten up on low volume. That's usually a recipe for a nice move coming, guys. So that's it for this morning, guys. We took our big picture view, which you should always do, and we know we got a level of resistance coming up on the SPY this week that could be very important for us traders. We know the Qs broke out of their level of resistance last Friday, guys, and kind of have a clear runway now with no upcoming resistance. So that could do well for tech. And we have the awareness now that finance could be a focus today. Bank of America is set to open this morning, looking good so far. Definitely want to have some focus, guys, on Bank of America. And then we got the Apple daily chart set up, guys. This could be a nice slow mover, just simply going to look for a breakout here at some point over the next few weeks. And that's that, guys. Not much preparation this morning, guys. Did not take me long, but we are 8 minutes into this video, and here's what we were able to accomplish in 8 minutes by looking at a few simple things. We now know the biggest names that are set to have their earnings today. We now know this morning which names are set to release their earnings and which names we should be looking at for some potential plays. We've identified one name that is set to open higher this morning. Now we know that we can already put this in our notebook and have a few setups in mind to play this Bank of America move this morning, guys. Simple preparation. Simple preparation allowed us to find this Apple setup, which could make for a really profitable trade down the road, guys. So simple morning stuff, but this is just, this is a lot different than waking up at 9:15, flipping on the computer, and then sitting down to trade. That's not really treating it like a business, guys. It's 7 o'clock in the morning now. I'm gonna send this out to you guys. I'm gonna go have some breakfast, go to the gym, go do my thing. But you know what? My notebook is set. I know the status in the market. I know the major technical levels that are in play for our market right now. I know the key names and the key sectors in play this morning based upon their earnings. I now have a plan, guys, and now it is as simple as showing up today and executing on that plan, and then tonight going back to the notebook and figuring out how I can get just a little bit better. So old members, new members, if you aren't trading every day with a notebook, you're leaving a lot of money on the table, guys, because a notebook, taking daily notes, just exposes you to yourself and shows you exactly where you need improvement. So I'm pumped for this week, guys. Same goal again, at least $4,000 of closed profits from today till Friday. Would be nice if we could get that all done today, but again, guys, execute, have a game plan, and let's get a little bit better this week. Looking forward to it.